bro. Like, you working so hard, man.
Seeing your work ethic and everything, like
That's my future wife. So yeah,
okay.
I love you, baby.
Dang, you don't want to say?
crazy.
Give us an exclusive.
The streets teach you kingdom principles too that you don't. Atlanta's known for.
How much are we gonna allow, like, our influence of hip hop to overcome our Christianity?
You know, my God's not a respecter of person. So instead of letting you feel me in the way that I want you to feel me, because like I said, bro, I'm a Christian, but I'm from the streets.
Released, and we are back. Still, we're in that kingdom mindset, y'all. We got to keep it going. What's up?
Man, we back, man, with my bro, man, none other than a 6 foot, 7 foot forever. You don't know it till you see him, Mr. Xay Hill.
What's up with you? What's up with you?
Honestly, didn't know it, man, until you walked in the building, and I saw you duck your head when you came out the door. But nah, man, shout out to you, Xay, man. There was a period in my life, it's probably just because I took a hiatus from social media, it's probably still rolling, where you didn't come up on a playlist, bro. Like, you were working so hard, man. So shout out to everything. Yeah, well, I'm saying, like, I took a pause on social media, man. I had to detox from that because it was just too much for me. But yeah, man, doing your thing, man. Talk to us.
Hey, man, I'm just happy to be here. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a dream
yeah.
come true, man. I've been watching y'all for a minute, so it's an
man.
honor to sit in this seat.
Oh, cool.
Dope,
That's what's
man.
up.
Yeah,
Dope, man. Hey, man, talk about your team, bro. Like, you got like a clan coming with you,
Yeah,
bro.
it's 6'11", baby. You feel me how he is. Look, it's Ephesians 6:11, man. We started this when we was younger. We used to go by a group name, Young Soldiers. It was trash. I don't know why we did that. but yeah, our grandma basically, I ain't even gonna say basically, she beat it into us that Ephesians 6:1, you know, kids obey your parents and everything like that.
Yeah.
Then what stuck out to us, because when we got in trouble, we would have to write the whole chapter of Ephesians 6.
Oh, wow.
But when we got to Ephesians 6:11, it said put on full armor of God. My older cousin Terrion, he kind of used that as a excuse to say God said we could fight, but but we was some trench babies, so like yeah, that happened. And then sitting there, my mom kind of pointed back out to us that 6:11 tied with 12 said we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but dark rulers, the evil principalities and everything. So we sat there, was like, you know what, 6:11 gonna be our move. That's the motion. That's the whole thing. So it's a lot of us. Got Darnell Nate here, Email Weezy with me, Queen K, she at home, Forever Collab. Dang, it's a lot of y'all. Rook, I love y'all. Y'all know I can't remember everybody's name at once, but yeah, that's the whole team.
But man, just talk about like what was it? What made you say like, yo, like I kind of credit your run in CHH kind of like the Lil Wayne run, because it was like when Lil Wayne was dominating so much, like every week on my comment section, I was like Xay Hill, featuring Xay Hill. I was like, what made you like, yo, I gotta keep going?
I got told no one time. I came to an artist, not gonna say his name. Came to him. I had the money and everything to get him a feature, and he told me I didn't have enough clout. And I sat there and I said, you know, my God's not a respecter of person. So instead of letting you feel me in the way that I want you to feel me, because like I said, bro, I'm a Christian, but I'm from the street, bro. And it's like instead of letting you feel that way, I'm gonna show Jesus, and I'm gonna make you regret never ever doing that, because I came prepared. So any artist that came to me for feature, I just didn't tell them no. Wow. And then I started reaching out to artists like, hey, let me help you. Like, there's some people with like crazy potential, and I went to their DMs like, bro, let me help you. Let's do this. Try to see. I don't even care. You can have my platform. Let's do a collab, bro. You can get on there. And I opened the door up, and so many artists begin to get heard from that platform. I didn't even know what God was doing. I didn't realize a couple people, I was their first Rapzilla placement. Wow. Or a couple people didn't see a chart until I opened the door, and I'm sitting there. And of course, devil in my head, like, oh, you killing your own vibe, you killing yourself. And I said, how can I kill what God gave to me? Because this joy that I have, the world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. Yeah. Therefore, if my calling was never to come to CHH and be the best rapper, but help build other rappers, then I'm solidified in heaven. That's my goal right there. So I'm still doing that today, man. So like, yeah, I'm still gonna work on me, but no, we building armies around here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I seen that with 2 eyes. I know people firsthand he done did music with, and like, man, like really blessed them people. You know what I'm saying? Put them in a spot never would have been in on their own.
But you know what? But I think the good thing that you did was, even with that bad experience, you turned it into a great experience for other people. You know what I'm saying? So they won't experience what you experienced, and that was dope, bro. Like, you didn't have to do that. You could have been like, man, forget this. I ain't dealing with this no more. But you was like, I'm going to take a stand, and I'm going to make sure nobody else feels the way I'm feeling right now, like this dude did to me.
And people love him, man.
Yeah,
people
man.
love him. A lot of artists I meet, they already know Xay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you stop trying to build your own name and build the kingdom. It comes to you anyway, and that's why I realized, man, the true meaning of put ye first the kingdom of God, then all things will be added unto you. It's such an important part because a lot of people skip the part that if God's not in the front, then you leading yourself, and it's just the blind leading the blind. So like sitting there realizing that, hey, I could put first God and still win, bro. Like that's big.
And he got a word.
I'm a preacher.
Zay gonna keep a word.
So question, like, are people trying to holler at you now, labels or anything in that situation? Seeing your work ethic and everything, like.
Yeah, I'm signed. I'm not supposed to tell nobody to.
Oh.
Yeah, we signed now.
Okay.
And I'm still doing it. So the reason I signed with this specific label, because labels did reach out. And the thing was, I'm very prayerful. Outside of music, I'm a licensed ordained minister. I legit preach.
Oh, wow.
So it's like I am very prayerful over everything. This specific label, they've helped me out even before being signed. And they were still willing for me to help other artists. So it's like, yeah, that's a W right there.
Oh, man. Dang, you don't want to say?
crazy.
Give us an exclusive?
I can't, but Canon on it. But.
Amplify.
Okay.
Doc, what up?
One of the things that we see a worry on all of us is how much are we going to allow like our influence of hip hop to overcome our Christianity, and I see people just pushing back on it, man. And I see Christ over everything, and I just love that, man. And then, like I said, we've been here for 18 years now. It's been tough, a long road, but we've been able to just see so much fruit being born all over the place, man. And so it's just a blessing to get to talk to all of y'all and just see where y'all are with the hearts of Christ, man. It's amazing. And then on top of that, making the music that's dope, that's that's safe for our children to listen to. I love it. I love being a part of this space, man. I just love it.
Ryan, man, it was a moment where I used to wonder, like, God, will you ever allow Christian hip hop to reach that place?
Yeah.
And it felt like for a long time, like he was saying, man, I want their hearts to be right.
Yeah.
I want them to have a relationship.
Yeah.
And being like people like us that have been around to see that, we got a chance to see it and then see the next generation, the Scooty Wops and the Zays and the younger people and just the Breeze that love Christ and that are genuine few. No compromise and man, church house next to the trap house. I was in the hood, but I was going to church and I love God. Like we get a chance to see real fruit from people that love Christ.
I honestly, man, I think what it was, man, because you OG like us, the OGs wasn't collaborating. It wasn't like unity. Yeah, it was. They got unity.
They
bro.
have it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like 1K is messing with so many people.
Yeah.
Big Breeze, Zay, like
they get
it's like it's no problem to help the next person because they see the bigger picture. Yeah. I think ours was like, is his doctrine right? Is this right? Is that right? And it's like, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's like that guy's like, I can't bless division. I only can bless unity. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing I thought of while you were saying that. That's another thing we say, like God and streets. Like the streets teach you kingdom principles too that you don't. Atlanta's known for that unity. Even the industry, people look abroad and say, man, Atlanta people know how to get it. Now they come here, they see something a little different. But Atlanta, even from the civil rights movement of all the guys, working together, even throughout their differences, Hosea Williams, John Lewis, Abernathy, King. And so that spirit of unity is in the music as well and what we're doing. And so as you name those guys, that thing kind of spills over.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, even like you think about on the mainstream side, you think about how Gucci Man is like not the CEO, he's like the A&R of Atlanta hip hop. Everybody who's popular in mainstream hip hop from Atlanta, he's put their hands on. Like he's like touched them. So I mean, it's just like, and I call Double that for CHH.
Duh, that's my bro. Like, he was just kicking it yesterday.
I tell Double, I was like, yo, you like the Gucci Man for CHH in Atlanta because you put your hand on people and they be like, yo, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? And I'm like,
so, brother, we was on the call with Plain James just yesterday working on some stuff.
Dub got that ear, man.
Yeah, he do.
Dub, he in the church for real doing ministry, so he know like the heart, the mind, everything, the talent. He able to see all that.
Yeah, man. I say that to him all the time. Like, bro, you like the Gucci Man because you pick people and they become stars. And he's like, man, I should have signed him. I was like, yeah, you should. But man, I just think, man, I think that's a good thing, man. I'm glad that, like you said, man, that servitude, like that's what's missing. You know what I'm saying?
Behind the scenes, bro, is everything in life is sowing and reaping. and you'll see the fruit, man. You judge a tree by the fruit it bears. You'll see when you look around and you see people sticking together through the tough times and working together and coming together. And like everywhere we go, it's a lot of, not just in this, even our Gap Stars and the community stuff like what you were saying with the lawn care and jobs and
St. Clair, bro. St. Clair, I tell him a couple weeks ago, I was like, man, you one of the hardest working people in the ministry. He real humble, you know what I'm saying? He a humble dude, he talk, but St. Clair, man, a lot of this stuff you seeing, a lot of the unity that's going on in Atlanta is because he's opened the doors to his church. He's opened the doors to people to come and share their gifts and their talents. He's in the community. They're doing work on houses. They're doing all kind of stuff. He's doing life with people. You know what I'm saying?
Life on life.
And that's what it should be. Like, it should be, like, the music should be the icing on the cake. It shouldn't be the cake. And I think that's something where people, you gotta grow with people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like you said, like the fact that you say we working behind the scenes. Our name is not even on the marquee for some of this stuff, but we love to serve people. And God is he blesses people like that all the time. Like, one day your name is gonna be on the front because He could trust you because you serve. You dig what I'm saying? So I think that's one of those things, man. Like, just keep going, bro, and and everything else. But talk about Diamond, man. Talk about that record, Diamond. We played it a few minutes ago. Talk about it, man.
Oh, man, that one came from the heart. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, coming up with that song, it's this production group that goes by like PBSJ Academy. Shout out to them. It was a specific producer named Rob Wavy. He sent me that beat. They randomly send beats through. And I heard the song and I'm like, all right, I'm in a little mood right there where I had a lot of people that I felt was for me turn their back on me. And it was like, God, I want to lash out, man. And then he showed me a verse that my bro Weezy even brought up to me. He said, like, you come out the fire and you come pure as gold. I'm like, oh, really? All right, let's start digging in deeper. Where has God allowed pressure to be in your life? And every time you went through it, you withstood it and came out like a diamond. And the more I kept saying that, I'm like, oh, that pressure is making a diamond. That pressure bound to make a diamond. So anytime I'm in a situation, in the pressure situation, I've learned to trust God a little more and be like, it's bound to make something. And the one situation that a lot of us deal with that we hate to talk about is, you know, a heartbreak with friends, not just a girl or relationship, like friends. That stuff hurt worse than a relationship sometimes. Like your partner turned on you, bro. Like, man, realizing that you sat around with snakes and this whole time you thought they weren't like that. So how do you handle that? And how can you praise God in that pain? Like, so that's where that song came from, realizing, man, all that pressure was bound to make a diamond somehow, man.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
That's crazy. Now, I love it, man. I've always envisioned something, and I think we're past that point now, right? Y'all remember, I'm dating myself. Do y'all remember the 116 Man Up video? How people just kind of poured out into the streets and it was like a parade. I always envisioned us doing that on MLK with Christian hip hop, man. Like, just the whole swarm just marching on MLK Day at downtown Atlanta, where it's just like, I mean, even Sweet Auburn Festival or Juneteenth, like whatever. Just being able to see us in mass droves and show people, man, like there is this side of Christ in the city that you haven't seen, you haven't touched, but we're here. We're here to help and love on you, man. I just think that's amazing. I close my eyes and I see that vision.
Y'all coming out, y'all pulling up all the kids, everybody.
Look, whatever we got to do. Last time, Juneteenth, I was slated to come.
Yep.
It's my birthday month with me, my wife, my mom, my niece, and my daughter. So we always take a trip. We were out of town that week. This year, we scheduled around it this year.
Let's go. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, so that's really dope.
Black History Month too, man. So we can't, man. So shout out to Black History and all the people, man, that have made a mark in civil rights. Yeah.
I can't tell you how happy I am to just live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just to know that all of this exists around me. Brothers in Christ are just a phone call away, and then just a hop, skip, and a jump in the car. So it's dope, man. I love it, man.
It's the most unity I've seen in Atlanta in a long time.
It is.
Oh yeah,
bro.
yeah. It's crazy.
It's the most I've seen in a long time.
It's
But
crazy.
man, we better together.
We are.
Like that's why we behind the see. I want to now. So behind the scenes, a lot of people, even the events, and people are working together, and we learning how, like, instead of me just doing it by myself, man, why won't I promote you and you?
Yeah.
And we do something bigger together.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Absolutely.
And so it's that crumb in the barrel mentality, that fear and living in lack that makes us clench over our stuff, man. We clench down. It's like a pit bull eating. You know, he's got his food and you get You get close. But he don't know that if that's all you got, then that's all you got, brother.
Like what Xay was saying, how a Christian rapper gonna tell somebody you ain't got enough clout? You know what I'm saying? Like, this your mindset, your mentality that is like, I don't know. It's just for a long time we have had that mindset. You see it now. Oh, your platform got to be X, Y, Z and stuff like this. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, y'all open up, man. Be givers. It is so better to give than receive, because when you give, you open up. But if you look down at your hands, look at your capacity. Yeah. When you open up and you look down and you, man, this is your capacity. Your capacity is limitless, man. But when you clench and hold, then that's all you got, man. And
So Xay, tell everybody where they can find you, what's coming up next. Just drop it on them.
Y'all can find me on IG at _ Xay Hill. What's coming up next to me? I'm working on stuff. Like, I'm trying to do something different. I ain't hearing no rock trap and CHH, so it's like we gonna open that door up.
Okay.
I'm showing that tonight at the show. Be there.
Let's go.
And then I'm gonna spend the time like. Y'all said like Wayne. I feel like I found my Drake and Nicki, so I'm about to spend time getting them out here. So y'all will be hearing from Darnell Nate, Black Sheep on the way. And then more to come, man. This is just exciting. I'm excited to go ahead and let them know.
You talking about Queen is your Nicki?
Oh yeah, Queen K. That's my future wife. So yeah, I love you, baby. I ain't afraid to say. I'm looking at the camera right there. I love you, babe.
Praise God.
Y'all understand?
She fire.
Yeah. She hard. I told her. I said like. I love it's a couple crazy people in female CHH, and my favorite thing is the people that I could relate to too. And it's like, man, she does that because we related on the fact that we both came up from the hood just loving Jesus, and it was like sore thumb mentality. And I'm like, I can rock with you. Yeah, so yeah, that's my Nicki, and then Nate, my Drake. I'm telling y'all, he ain't dropped yet, but he coming.
That's what's up. All right, we're gonna get back into some more music.